Evening, folks. This is Finn from Ethelmark. Tonight's Pell work, for those who are going to be watching, is my Greek Aspis and Spear, or Aspis and Dory if I want to use both words correctly. I'm not even sure I'm pronouncing them correctly. Maybe one day I'll actually look that up. But basically, the whole purpose of this is this year for war season, I'm planning on fighting a lot of Aspis and Dory for melees. There are going to be certain battles, like at Pennsic, I'm not going to fight this. Right now, mainly, the one battle I probably won't will be the field battle. Because just how I fight, there's not going to be a lot of time of me pausing to actually do spear work. Usually if I'm out there during the field battles, I'm running and gunning, or I'm just marching across the field and marching into guys. There's not a whole lot of, there won't be a whole lot of time of me stopping to spear duel with guys. I might still try it for like one of the battles, just for the hell of it. Because usually Pennsic we do 5 field battles, so to give you enough time to do a couple with this and just see how it does. I can march across the field, go up, okay, charge, boom, pop, then you start getting it, then you get those quick while you're going through, bam, bam, while you're going through. It's just we fight very differently than the Greek phalanx. So, but actually I probably will try at least 2 of the battles, 2 of the field battles. Every other battle of Pennsic, I might actually start with this, and I'll just have my sword at my side. This for the primary reason of most of the other battles at Pennsic usually turn into a static operation at some point, or static a lot. I mean, bridge battle is definitely static. Castle battle, just according to where you're at. But a lot of times it's just charging over. So maybe not, but maybe. I don't know. Might actually mess with it during that also. Woods battle, if we have a woods battle, since most of the time it rains and the woods become a mess. This actually played very well in 2012 when I did it. It actually gave me something to do when I was on the shield and messing with when I was on the shield. Instead of just sitting there taking spear shots before we whatever, it actually gave me something to be able to respond with when they got a little too close. Just some of the other battles. Broken Field, this probably will come into play. It did in 2012. So Broken Field tends to be a lot of, you get a lot of charging, but you also get a lot of standing and watching each other and spear dueling patterns. So this will come into play there. So probably most of the battles I'll have it. I'll have my side sword with me. Which I have to make another Zethos. But field battle I'll probably only do 2. I might do the first 2, and if it's actually working well, then I'll stick with it. If it's not working well, then I'll switch over. Big thing is I don't want to be a detriment to my warband. Especially since I'm kind of bad for the leader of the warband to be the one who sucks the most. So, but that's the rhetoric before. So just going to go through underhand, overhand, and then some actual fake fights, just to get used to it. This should be done. I finally got my tape, but I ordered some bronze tape for the head and for the spike at the end. And I was going to dye this, but because it's just over, the limit, the legal limit. And as you can see, it's already bending a little bit just from this, because this was straight when I started. I know I put it out wrong the first time, so I was hoping this would straighten up a little bit. I'm probably gonna have to try to straighten it a little bit more, but I'm going to basically use faux duct tape, wood grain duct tape on the shaft. And probably also just take some strapping tape and just stiffen this up a little bit so it's not as flimsy. Especially since there's going to be times where I'm going to get that thrust, oh, I missed, and come back. So, which I did a couple times in 2012, which was kind of shocking when I did it. But, all right. If you're watching, if you're going to keep on watching, thank you very much. Hope you garner a little bit of info off this. Like I said, it's my experiment for the year. If not, have a good night. And like I said earlier, this Saturday I'll be posting. We'll be having a fighter practice here at my place. For a friend of ours, for one of the guys' squires coming down from up north. So we're just holding a little practice, little family practice at the shack. So, but should have Count Andrew, Duke Malcolm, Sir Alonzo, myself, and James, who's Derek Balthazar's son, and Arden from up north. Should be here. So I'll probably have that posted either Saturday night or Sunday at some point, as far as the practice goes. All right. Thank you very much, and have a good night. Who's it over there? That's one side. Yeah, this is still tiring, but I'm doing more than what I had been doing. So, definitely getting a little more endurance with this thing from underhand. pedal work portion, as far as that goes. Now it's more, now just basically doing some faux fights. Bridge. Press the charge. Sit. Charge. Step real slow. And release it now. Alright, looking filled. Walk them down. Go through. Oh. Yeah, definitely gotta practice it real bit. It's kind of hard to practice in, I guess, a Pell. We'll even walk them down. I'd even shorten up even more on this. Walk them down, pop. The response. They're throwing, they're throwing back like their spears. Boom. If I can get it on the right side and keep their spears in, boom. Get some hits on some spears, some shields maybe. Though most of these guys over here are going to be right. So really it's going to be more of flank, boom. Gonna get that chin. Sorry, you lost me from frame. But basically what I was trying to do was, okay, let's say we're doing a flank maneuver. So let's say the corner X is that so, you know. Boom, we turn the corner. So now we're past the shields. Now just bam, bam, bam on all the spears that are trying to get away or poles. The nice thing about this thing is I can go high, boom. So we'll see. I mean, a lot of this is going to be just building up the endurance. Then I'm going to get my ass kicked out on my legs. I don't think I'm trying to think of the next melee. Unless we have a regional. Got a regional up north this weekend, but I've got people coming down from the north this weekend. So yeah, so that's not happening. I'm not sure when this region hasn't scheduled a melee practice yet. So yeah. But once they do, I'll get to play. I'll have video of it, of me getting my butt kicked with this thing. Maybe, or maybe I'll become a Greek. Maybe I'll become a, you know, Ajax, Achilles, Diomedes, so, or Hector. So, but, you know, Hector, Aeneas. I mean, that's really what all this is about. I mean, yeah, you know, Marathon, Plataea, all those battles, yes, I studied those battles, all that kind of good stuff, but it's still the Iliad for me. At one point I was trying to have someone build me basically a sea people's set of armor and helm. It was going to basically kind of look like a boar's tooth helm, but yeah, that fell through, and yeah. So there's that. Not a lot of money, but well, it is what it is. It helped him out by me basically just biting the bullet and saying, yeah, don't worry about paying me back. So maybe karma will be good to me one of these days. If not, who cares? I know it was good for him, so that's all that really matters. But the helm that I should be getting soon is a Thracian, which is one of my favorite helms. Which is why I'm glad that someone was selling one that made from Acer. I was able to buy it. David Acer is actually fixing it for me. It'll be my perfect helm. It won't be my. Yes, it should be my last helm. But there is that part of me that wants to fight as those in the Iliad were fought. So yeah. All right, folks. Have a good night. I've rambled enough. Thank you if you're still here watching, or have watched the whole thing. Thank you very much. I hope you garner some stuff out of this. I mean, it's Pell work. It is what it is. Hopefully, we'll get some good melee videos in where you can see some stuff. So, which means I'll try to make sure I'm on the side of the cameras, the open side of the camera, so you actually see some good work with it instead of me in the middle of everything. But we'll see. I go where my king and queen tell me, and my warlord.